Denise the nutritionist here. When you take your kids to the park, are you a bench warmer? What I mean is, are you sitting on a bench just watching your kids, or are you sitting on the bench reading a book or looking at your phone, see what's going on Facebook? Today, we're going to put the phone down and we're going to put the bench to use, and we are going to exercise using a bench, probably found in every single park in the country. So let's get to work. I have 4 exercises for you. The first one is push-ups. We're going to use the back of the bench. What we're going to do, this part will strengthen your chest, your arms, upper arms and triceps, as well as your shoulders. So what I want to do is stand just a little ways from the bench. You're going to have a straight line from your head to your toes, and your arms about just a little bit more than shoulder width apart. And what you're going to do is press into the palms of your hands into the bench, down, so your chest is reaching just the back of that bench and your elbows are facing outward. You can make this a little bit harder, more difficult, by raising one foot, and make sure that your core is tight as well. Now, to really ramp up this and make it more difficult, you can come to the front of the bench and actually use the seat. So you're lower to the ground and making it much more difficult than if you were just using the back of the bench. The second exercise I got for you is to work out your triceps. So right here, this area, what you're going to do is sit on the bench. Your bum is just a little bit off of the bench. Your hands are going to be right beside your legs, and you're going to walk it out a bit. What we're going to do is bend at our elbows. Our elbows are bending back and up and down and up. The movement is in the elbows and the triceps as opposed to in your butt. To really make this more difficult, walking out just so that your heels are on the ground, not your full foot, your heels, and your toes are pointed to the sky. And again, down and up. Makes it more difficult, putting more strain on those muscles and really working those triceps. The next exercise I have are lunges. And so this is really going to work out our legs and our glutes. So what we want to do is step about 2 feet away from the bench, putting our top of our right foot onto the bench. And we want to have our hands on our hips, bending into our left heel. And we want to make sure that our knee does not go over our toes. And we do this so that we can protect our knee. If we go over our toes, we're going to be hurting our knee. And down and up. Keeping your torso straight, we're not leaning forward and not leaning backwards. And on the rise up, really putting the pressure into that left heel. And switch onto the other leg. The last exercise I have are toe taps. And using again the seat of the bench. This is easy, right? We want to amp up the cardio and get a really good workout, and we're going to jump, switching our legs side to side. For our last exercise, I can see my kids playing in the park. I'm getting a workout at the same time. So here are some 4 really easy exercises you can do using a bench. Thanks for watching, and don't be a bench warmer.